major power swing is about to happen when it comes to fighting crime in Harris County. Tomorrow, District Attorney-elect Kim Ogg and Sheriff Ed Gonzales will officially take office. It'll be up to them to decide who belongs in the overcrowded jail and what happens to those charged with low-level, non-violent crimes. Ogg has said she can save taxpayers millions of dollars by not arresting and jailing potheads caught with less than 4 ounces of marijuana. Instead, she wants to focus on violent criminals. She's also promised increased transparency for officer-involved shootings and bail reform. So how will Ogg and Gonzales fare once they are in office? That's our topic this half hour. We want to hear from you on our Facebook page. Joining us in the newsroom is our Fox 26 senior legal analyst Chris Tritico, Democratic media consultant Mustafa Tamiz, and Republican strategist and public policy analyst Jackie Bally. Will we see significant reforms once these two take office?
I think there's no question that we're going to see major changes in the way Harris County prosecutes a Class B misdemeanor possessions of marijuana, or potheads, as you said. You know, this is not the first time we've tried to do this in Harris County. Pat Likas, the former DA, tried to do it. The way she tried to implement it it didn't work the way she tried to do it. It's now coming in with a major consensus, Mustafa Tamiz, between the new DA Kim Ogg, the new Sheriff Ed Gonzales, and the new Chief of Police. All three in agreement that writing tickets, if you will, for these to bring them to court with a ticket instead of an arrest is the way to go for these Class B possessions of marijuana.
And look, we've been from the president to our former governor Rick Perry, there is consensus on not necessarily legalizing marijuana, but decriminalizing it. So especially for the low offenses, so that we can begin to unclog our jail system. It's cheaper for us to do that, and also makes our streets safer because our law enforcement is so clogged with this. And so I'm proud to work with our Sheriff-elect Ed Gonzales as part of his transition, and I think that this is the right direction for our county and our state.
The Harris County Jail has been been monitored for years now by the federal monitoring people, whoever that is, and has been in trouble for overcrowding for a very, very long time. Part of that problem is the bail system that we're being sued for, and various other things, and the fact that we arrest everyone we pull over, and so this is a major change.
Yeah, and as Mustafa said, you are seeing this as statewide. A majority of our leaders are saying let's decriminalize marijuana. Even our current district attorney, Devin Anderson, said that she was at one point supportive of looking at how many people we are actually putting in jail for minor, very minor counts of possession of marijuana. So it's no surprise that our District Attorney-elect Kim Ogg is moving forward on this. She and the sheriff seem to have a very good relationship, and you're going to see major reform in that area.
The bond system, the bail system in Harris County, there's a lawsuit pending in federal court over that. The way that they jail people for minor offenses, all of the county judges are being sued in federal court. Kim Ogg has said that she wants to see that changed. Ed Gonzales, I believe, wants to see that changed to rapidly bring down the number of people that he's holding in jail pending trial.
Well, think about this. We at Harris County are an outlier on this. We literally put every single person that comes through our system to put up a bond, and many people can't afford that bond, even if it's $150. And instead of that, because they don't have that $150 to put a bond, we put them in jail at our expense at several $100s a day. That makes no sense. And so we've got to get beyond this. This lawsuit is an important part of that. This is going to unclog our system and save taxpayers tens of millions of dollars.
You know, I'm going to give Kim Ogg credit for this. She is not only saying these are the policies I'd like to see implemented, but she's actually reaching out to the business owners in these various areas. I know for a fact she's met with quite a few people who are in the bail bonds relationship and in business, and asked their opinions. She's asked me to help her with a lot of our professionals and business leaders in the community. So not only is she saying these are the policies I'd like to implement, but she's actually going to the people who are doing this day by day to get their opinion.
All right, let me go to Sally. She's monitoring our social media.
All right, let's take a look at Twitter here. One thing Kim Ogg did before the new year wrapped up was she appointed her staff, and Vivian King has been named Chief of Staff, and She tweeted out here, "I am honored to be DA-elect Kim Ogg's chief of staff because I believe in her vision. I will work hard every day." Adrian Bell tweeted, "I am so impressed with the staff Kim Ogg is building." Vivian King, also known for a reality show that she starred in with other female lawyers from Houston.
Yeah, that's exactly right. She actually, Kim Ogg, who I've known my entire career, our entire careers, has plucked the criminal defense bar and taken a lot of good lawyers back into the ranks of the Harris County District Attorney's Office, Mustafa. Not only Vivian King, a former Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association President Joanne Music and a whole bunch of them back into the office.
Former Councilwoman
Sue Lovell's going over there to work with her to fill in those ranks.
Yeah, and look, I think that this is important. I think that you want people that worked on both sides to come back and reform a system.
Let's go back to Ed Gonzales.
I like your verb, though, plucked.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go back to Ed Gonzales for a minute. He's coming in. He's facing a jail overcrowding. He's facing a budgetary problem. He's looking at making major changes that we've been talking about for years, and he's saying, I'm gonna do it right now. Well,
I know for a fact that that our current Sheriff Ron Hickman has been working very closely with him. He's been helping him in the transition. I know that the same is not going on in the DA's office because of the very contentious race that they had. But I do know that our current Sheriff Ron Hickman and his staff are working very closely with Ed Gonzales and trying to help him implement some of these reforms. And they are actually in support of some of these reforms that you're seeing Sheriff-elect Gonzales say that he wants to implement.
One of the things that we've seen, less than 30 seconds, is Commissioner's Court has not been willing to give the sheriff the extra money he needs to hire the jailers he needs to bring down the overtime costs. So is that going to happen this time?
Look, I think it's important. I think we need to start putting partisan politics aside and start working through this together.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with another really good topic.
Right, we are going to discuss Russia at the end of the show, so we'll see you all.